Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and wow, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Apparently I'm going to showcase to all of you my entirety of my Ajin Demi Human manga volume collections, all 17 of my volumes. So apparently some of you don't actually believe I have all my volumes for some reason, even though I stated it multiple times. As I think I did it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did actually. Yeah, in multiple of my videos that I do own all manga volume collections, that I stated that yes, I am probably the biggest fan of Ajin Demi Human on all of YouTube, probably the entirety of the internet in general. Because I doubt anybody. Yeah, because like I looked through all of YouTube, nobody else does Ajin Demi Human like discussion or reviews on the channel but me. I'm the only one, so I should probably showcase, I guess, to all of you that I own every single Ajin Demi Human manga volume. So yeah, which I do. My entire collection is right here, everybody. So I'll just show you. Here's my entire collection. See that? That's volume 1 to volume 17, all of them. And yes, so I suppose I'll showcase that to all of you one by one. So yeah, this is volume 1 right here. This is where it all started with Kei Nagai. So that's, of course yeah, it all started because like in the first chapter, it's where basically the whole point of that chapter is to showcase that yes, so Kei, he has always known sort of that he was an Ajin. I mean, he had this flashback with his sister. He was like, they were like burying their dog or something like that. Yeah, it was like a puppy. And then that was the first time, like, I suppose Kei saw his black ghost. And then Eriko, well, her first time definitely noticing it, that Kei is actually a really weird kid, because she was like seeing that how Kei was like, Eriko, run away, it's a ghost, run away, Eriko. Yeah, so Eriko's like, what ghost, what are you talking about? Yeah, so she even stated this to Izumi like a couple, like a volume afterwards, that or probably this one, let me see. Nah, this entire volume 1 was just all about like Kei, mostly Kei and Kai just escaping remote cities so they can get away from everybody trying to hunt down Kei for money. Even though yeah, there is really no money for like actually hunting down Ajin. It's just a freaking myth. Like they just tell people that just so they can have some sort of incentive to go out and look for like any, like, you know, Ajis that are like discovered or stuff like that. They have to have like some sort of picture of them, which is different K. So yeah, it's mostly for volume 1. Yeah, volume 2 as well. Yeah, I forgot to mention actually. Yeah, so of course the story is written by all volume 1 is written by Suina Miura. That's all for volume 1. The rest of the volumes are just written by Gamon Sakurai, as well as the art as well. Yeah, so Gamon Sakurai has been here since day 1 with Ajin Demi Human. He's been doing the art, and what Suina Miura has been doing the writing. But yeah, he left, so. And then the entirety of all the manga through volume 2 and onwards is all written in art done by, you know, Gamon Sakurai. So, which includes volume 2 as well. So yeah, it just says Gamon Sakurai right there. It's like, wait, where's Suina Miura? He was in like volume 1. Yeah, so yeah, he left. But yeah, I mean, just look at the cover art though. I mean, like, yeah, volume 1 doesn't have much going on, just the black ghost from Kei Nagai. But yeah, volume 2 has the Ripper, Koji Tanaka's IBM. Yeah, has like these like the Ajin Demi Human manga volumes have like great cover, like, you know, like the artwork on them, stuff like that, in the back as well. See, there's Izumi and Tosaki right there. Some of the IBMs as well. Like, yeah, the Ripper, Koji Tanaka's IBM. I just call it that. It's not actually called the Ripper within the canon of the manga. I just named it that because it doesn't have a name. Yeah, but look at this. Like, yeah, usually every single manga volume has like this art right here. It's really cool. I really like the artwork here for Ajin Demi Human. The art, the writing, the characters are all pretty good. Yeah, I really like Sato. I mean, Kaito, yeah, he doesn't have much. We don't see him much within the story. However, when he does show up, though, it's pretty cool, especially in the anime. However, I'm not in favor of the anime. That's why I want there to be a remake of the anime. Hopefully, that does happen one day. Hopefully, my impact on YouTube with Ajin Demi Human has like something to do with like bringing back the anime, or like they do some sort of remake with that. So hopefully that does occur. I want a remake. I really do. I'm a huge fan of this, and it deserves to have like a great remake. You know, I prefer if Madhouse is the one to do the remake for Ajin Demi Human, not to use CG. Just like animated, like similar to how like they did with Parasite the Maxim, something like that. Like, yeah, that was pretty good anime right there, and manga too as well. So yeah, so that's pretty good. But yeah, volume 3 right here, volume 3 is with this time Snake Man, Sato's IBM's name Snake Man. It's not referred to as Snake Man within the canon of the story, that's just a name I gave it to it in my channel. But yeah, like just holding the pistol right there, volume 3, Gamon Sakurai, of course. Yeah, so this is Sato holding like K's head, just like threatening K. Yeah, so for betraying me, for shooting me, for saving these like researchers, just to like save them. I mean, you didn't even know that they experimented on you really cruelly, yet you saved them. So yeah, I'm definitely going to kill you, chop off your head, and make you watch your like original body grow a new one, and yeah, your original head just gone right there, and that's how you would truly die. But apparently, yeah, Sato does not care about that. He even done this in the Force Security building like arc right there, where he even surprised K about this. Like K, like, wait, Sato, you torn yourself into pieces with this like. Well, yeah, of course he used a wood chipper. Like, you died. So Sato's like, yeah, I don't care. I'm still here, right? I don't care. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, your head will be like, or like your second head will be a perfect copy of the original. So it doesn't matter if your original dies. So yeah, Katie just needs to be a little bit more like free thinking with his like his just being an Ajin. It doesn't matter if you get your head cut off. Like the point of being an Ajin is that you can like survive anything. It doesn't matter what happens to you. You can survive it. You can like endure it. Like you can always come back from it. So yeah, but yeah, I'll just go on to volume 4. As you see, volume 4 is Reiji Akiyama's IBM the Thornhead. So yeah, just there fighting. Of course, we don't see this in the anime at all. This does not appear in the anime for some reason. It's really disappointing. But yeah, Reiji does appear in the anime, but not like his IBM Thornhead. Yeah, so just Ko. Of course, Ko has ran away from Sato. I believe. That's Rage right there. Ko trying to get away. However, yeah, Tanaka right here, of course, he's a horrible shot, so he doesn't actually hit him. He hits Reiji, but not Ko. Ko manages to escape, and eventually, yeah, of course, like he doesn't know about Kei Nagae. He did see him in the news, but he doesn't know him like personally at this point in time. But eventually, he does meet him, and then yeah, Kei kind of locks him up in this like trailer of a truck or out the side of this cliff because he doesn't want anything. He doesn't want Ko to get in his way of having a normal life because he's there with Miss Yamanaka in this like little village somewhere in the mountains. So he just wants to stay there. However, eventually, yeah, so Tosaki and Tosaki and Izumi. This happens in the anime. This is really happened in the manga very well. Let's see. Yeah, so let me just show you the truck. Yeah, see, this is the truck in the manga where Ko is being captained by Kei and Nagae because Kei doesn't want him to be out there. Like, yeah, Ko's like, let me out, asshole. No, you're staying down there. I'm going to be enjoying my peace and quiet for the time being. You just stay down there. So, yeah, because Kei has no like interest in fighting against Sato at all, which I like about Kei. I mean, that's really realistic. You would stay the fuck away from that guy as much as possible. So Ko staying like he wants to fight him is kind of amazing to Kei, even to Okuyama. Like Okuyama, like much later on in the manga, say like I was surprised that you two actually wanted to like confront Sato. I would never do that. Yeah, so I just decided to join him instead. I mean, my skill set is like very like yeah, of course like Okuyama is really skilled with like computers and hacking them stuff like that. So he thought he'd be very useful to Sato in that case, in that instance. So yeah, I just did that. Yeah, this Sato's like brace for impact. Oh, Kei's eating udon right there. The page before. Yeah, of course, that was a Sato doing his video right here. Yeah, so you just, I guess, yeah, this is definitely his kill list. Though. Like, Okuyama just doing stuff right there. Yeah, this is like the beginning of his kill list right there. But yeah, let's move on with Volume 5, Okuyama's IBM, the Tube Head. I've done a video on him. Make sure y'all check that out after the video. But yeah, of course, there's a Sato right here taking on the special forces. Like I forgot their name, but yeah, they're definitely called like the elite special forces. They were all annihilated by Sato and then Takashi and Gen and Tanaka from the distance. Okuyama kind of helped with like giving Sato his weapons right here. But yeah, I think the special forces like kind of knocked Sato down. But yeah, of course, like with Takahashi and Gen's helping the sniper from a distance on a building, yeah, they were taken down like that. The Metropolitan Police Department, I'm just gonna call them this, yeah, the SAT, yeah. So the SAT, they were all slaughtered by Sato, basically, yeah. And then, yeah, I think, yeah, this is also the volume where, I guess, Yutasaki, yeah, I think that's volume 6. Yeah, volume 6 is where Yutasaki and Kei team up, and also volume 6 is where we get Izumi's whole backstory. And now her stepfather and her, well yeah, just her stepfather was like sexually abusing her a lot, and yes, the Izumi right there. Yeah, if you all see the backstory, you should know what I'm talking about. with that. Yeah, Hirasawa as well, like seeing Kei, saying he's lonely. Yeah, so I think that's Izumi's real father right there. I'm not entirely sure, it's kind of confusing, but yeah, Izumi still went to school here. Yeah, that's a father, like that's Izumi's stepfather. Satoshi's actually assaulting her like that. As you can see, yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, that's actually where she died for the first time, I believe. That then her stepfather Satoshi found out that, oh shit, she's an Ajin. We could sell her. Actually, I'm gonna tell my like girlfriend that, Izumi's mother. But yeah, of course he tells her that, and basically tells her, okay, we have to sell Izumi to the government so we can get a lot of money. Of course, that's just a myth that's not actually gonna happen. But yeah, of course, that's pretty messed up. Izumi left before she even found out what actually happened. Like the mother was actually trying to defend Izumi, not to give her, like, Izumi herself away to the government. So yeah, but she left. She got away. She was just like living here by herself, and then of course like just explains how Tasaki met Izumi for the first time and started to work with her. And of course Izumi was originally named Yoko Tanaka, but changed her name like Izumi Shimamiya once she found Tanaka, and they started working together. You all know about that, but yeah. Ajin Volume 7, just showcase all of them. Yeah, it's like, I think that's the Whaleman Takashi, like, IBM, just doing this sign right here. See, I like this one, like a volume cover. Yeah, I guess I'll just showcase that as well. I mean, why not? Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool artwork right there. I like it a lot. Yeah, Sokabe, yeah, he dies later on in the manga, everybody, just so y'all know. Yeah, so this is it's basically Sato's backstory right here. How when he was in the Marines, everybody see that? Yep. Basically, that is the team, to the special elite force that Sato is part of. However, like later on in chapter 30, he basically goes to to rescue this guy. He's like, let's see, where is he? Yeah, this guy's like younger brother right here. As you see my thumb pointing at him. Yeah, like he went with these three, like the team, and then yeah, I think he was the one who died, or him. It could be the one that, like, yeah, they died while Sato just shot basically a pistol, yeah, a bullet into the air, and then that alerted all the enemies right here, all these like people. Not sure who they are exactly though, but yeah, they one of these guys, and they basically got into a firefight. Like it was just the four of them. It was supposed to be like a stealth mission to go in and get out. Yeah, so one of the team members died, obviously, because yeah, one of them got shot to death, and then yeah. Oh, of course, like this is also the beginning of when we go to the force security, at the beginning of that arc right there. So we'll continue on to volume 8, where like the force security arc basically starts. Of course, Ikuya Gura stay like about IBM rays, and how we basically Demi he was able to see IBM. Like we have a bit like invisible black particles within every single Ajin. Like yeah, so every single Aji has invisible black particles within them, which is how they're able to see or communicate with their like IBM. So pretty interesting. Ikuya explains there. Of course, Okoyama has complete control of the personal security room, where he can control the entirety of the force security building. Of course, they're doing this just so they can assassinate Keiichi Kai and Naomi Lee, which they assassinate one of the Keiichi Kai, but they Tanaka actually sets Naomi Lee free. It's yeah, he kind of feel bad for her. She's sorry about how she treated Tanaka. She doesn't want to die, so yeah, she just Tanaka just frees her, basically. Yeah, Sato kills a lot of people there in that building. Of course, you all know about that. Yeah, volume 9 right here. The Ripper has returned. The Ripper, hell yeah. Tanaka's IBM. Let's see. Yeah, this is when Izumi and Tanaka have their back and forth with each other. Yeah, eventually Tanaka, of course, joins Kane Izumi's side against Sato, because he's very tired of the killing. This basically shows in the force security building arc where yeah, he just he's just tired of killing. He doesn't want to kill anymore. He's just sick of it. Naomi leaves the breaking point. Yeah, I'm just done. Can we just talk to these guys without having to kill them? But yeah, sorry, Tanaka, we're too far gone there. There's no talking anymore. You just don't understand that. Really though, he just wants to join Izumi's side, so that's kind of the point here. Yeah, of course, a lot of characters die. Hirasawa dies, and the rest of the guys die. Somehow Manabe doesn't die. So, and of course, like I said before, Keiichi Kai dies as well. And afterwards, we then go into the JSD arc, where we go to the JSD Air Force base, stuff like that. See, also yeah, of course, we see Ritu Nadair talking with Kei in the phone booth. Kei just calls his mother. Yeah, so we kind of failed to take down Sato, but I'm done with that now. I'm just gonna leave Japan, of course. But Kei has second thoughts. He just thinks about it more. It's yeah, maybe we should keep on fighting against Sato, because Ko tries to convince him. Even Ko's backstory there with him as well. We even got like another backstory with Sato as well, with his like uncle right here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Go read that if you haven't yet. It's pretty cool stuff right there. Yeah, like I said, Tanaka leaves, and then go to chapter volume 11 right here. We see Masumi Okuyama's like IBM right here. Oh yeah, also there's the lieutenant in the back right here. See Sato. Look at my guy Sato. I love him. Let's see. Yeah, so Tosaki and Koma just talking about stuff. It says, Colonel Koma, my own actions have sent many people to hell, but I don't look back or regret any of it. What about you, Koma? Yeah, maybe Koma. You see, Colonel Koma, he has complete control over the Anti-Demi-Human Special Task Force, though he's not allowed to really call them out, though legally. Though he does eventually later on, and he almost got shot for it, for doing that, because he's not supposed to be, like, deploying the anti-demis at all, so he's not supposed to do that. But yeah, of course, like, Ikuyagura goes with Tosaki and Kei to this, like, place where, like, Sato's supposed to meet up with the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare, like the top, like basically the boss of the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. Eventually, he's not killed. Is he? I think so. I don't know. Maybe he's not. I don't think he's killed. Like basically the boss of the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. But yeah, basically we see Sato right here just like assaulting this entire group of people at the JSD base. On top of it, not within it, just top. See, it's just like, but that's not actually Sato. That's basically Sato's IBM, wearing Sato's like skin and stuff like that. Like Sato just like I think he took off his own head, and then yeah, the IBM went inside his body, and then yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, holy shit. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's the lieutenant right there and the captain just talking about how, like, yeah, they have Sato. This guy actually is Sato, yeah, so they kind of messed up there. They actually have the guy, but then they sent him free because they saw the fake Sato outside, and I was the real one. But yeah, yada yada yada. Let's see. Yeah, that's basically it for now. Let's go on to volume 12. Oh, look at that Kuro-chan right there. Izumi's IBM. Yeah, so, oh yeah, this is pretty cool art right here. Let me show you that. Yeah, Izumi and Kuro-chan right there. Everybody see that? Yeah, I like that one a lot. Oh my god, like, Izumi's IBM looks beautiful. I love it. Let's see. Yeah, so the captain is dead. But basically, they have an entire war with just like Sato and his IBM Snake Man versus all the JSD soldiers within this entire like volume right here for volume 12. Yeah, the volume 12 is a complete slaughter. Like every single one of these people gets slaughtered. Every single one of these soldiers get slaughtered. Like, oh my god, it's like a slaughter fest volume right here. Like the lieutenant is gonna die, like his soldiers have to shoot through the lieutenant because Sato's using him as like a meat shield. Sato underestimated the JSD soldier, but it doesn't matter. He still like wiped out all of them. He has so much like experience himself within the military. He was like in the U.S. Marines, everybody. So that's Sato for you. Oh yeah, these are all the people Okuyama got. All these Ajins, I believe. I think they're all Ajins, but I'm not sure. They're all armed. They're all amateurs using pistols. They're not really like experienced in that. So yeah. Yeah, that's Izumi and Tanaka talking to each other. They're teaming up finally. Yeah, so we got Tanaka on there. But yeah, this is volume 13. Everybody not there, but yeah, 13. Volume 13. Yeah, right here. That's of course a return of Thornhead Reiji Akiyama's IBM. Pretty cool. Yeah, so definitely the return of Reiji Akiyama back into the story, because we kind of need all the help we can get to stop Sato. So yeah, here's Reiji just like going through like Okuyama's stuff because they tranquilize him for the time being, but somehow he has this like this IED like battery he planted inside his body to go out. I think he planted near his heart, which blew up his heart, and he reset. Came back and woke up from that, and then but it was the first time he did it, so I think he was supposed to it was supposed to set up like later on when they all already left, but yeah, no, it didn't. But he said that was his first time doing that, so yeah, it doesn't blame him. But yeah, like of course Eriko and Ritsu and Nagai just see the K on the TV, so K just doing his thing. Like I said before, this is a guy who almost shot Colonel Koma because he was calling the anti-demis and about to do that, so this is the guy who almost shot him. Yeah, but yeah, the Anti-Demi-Human Special Task Force are now deployed, everybody, so it's pretty cool there. Yeah, this is the Ajin Demi-Human, yeah, then volume 14 here. Oh my god, like the anti-demis right there. Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, so this is basically, this is some of Okuyama's like Ajis that he called in, but they're all not experienced at all, so yeah, most of them get defeated by Tanaka and Izumi. So Izumi and Tanaka, they are so much more experienced with using their IBMs, plus they're a lot stronger than like other most Ajins. So yeah, they basically just like defeated all of them. It doesn't matter. So yeah, of course the Demis are trying to get Sato's arm from Takahashi again. They did it pretty easily though. It's just like yeah, Himeko Tachibana, she's an Ajin as well. So she was revealed to be an Ajin by this guy. This guy saw her. Like yeah, how did you survive that? Of course, he's not an Ajin. He's just a human. He can't see invisible black particles like coming out of like Himeko right here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Himeko knew she was not a human. She was an Ajin. But yeah, the end of Titemis though, they do succeed in getting the arm. So it's like, what we talk about there. That's yeah, here we go. We're almost to the end. This is volume 15, everybody. So yeah, we're almost there. Let's see. Yeah, this is basically Sato coming down with his plane onto K. So yeah, K's about to get like ran into it. Like oh shit, Sato, like, we just can't keep up with you, man. You know, I probably should give up. I don't know what to do anymore. Yeah. Kaito, yeah, so Kaito then shows up afterwards. Of course, we get his backstory here. Like, we get Kaito's backstory, and it's perfect timing. Great character to get a backstory on him. Usually, I don't really like backstories on the much of flashbacks. No, not yeah, I meant flashbacks because usually they break the pacing of a manga. However, like these flashbacks aren't too bad right here. See, yeah, they're not too bad. Like, I actually don't mind these all that much though. So, but yeah, Kaito's gonna show up. He's the reason why this whole flood phenomenon things happened because like Kai got shot right behind us. Let's see. Yeah, pretty. I can't believe it's like Kaito did this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so Kaito's very reckless with Kaito, but yeah, he got in the way. He turned his back to Sato. Sato shot him right in his navel. He went through Kei's eye, like, and then kills him. But then, yeah, Kei sees Kaito, and then he goes down, gets a fluff phenomenon because he got so emotional upon death. Like, just a crazy amount of, like, emotion spiraled within him because he saw his best friend during his childhood die. Right there, and then of course the threshold happened, which healed up Kaito's wound, brought him back to life, helped him, basically reset him. Yeah, so that basically saved Kaito's life. I'm sorry, the whole flood phenomenon. Of course, Sato grabbed one of Kei's like flood IBMs and like clashed both of their heads together, basically sharing each other's mental states, which is why Sato was able to summon his own flood phenomenon and had his own army of IBMs. He was able to like spread around all over the place, which like basically give it. I think he mostly like got the idea just so he could give him enough time to escape. Like made like Snake Man his IBM call it some sort of helicopter, which does happen, of course, so they can escape from Japan, get it out of there as quickly as possible. However, that does not happen. Yeah, we also get these like this backstory on like this Neanderthal from like okay, maybe he's not a Neanderthal because like it wasn't that long ago, but it was long enough. I think this is a Homo sapien, but yeah, he see this invisible black particle rise up. I'm not sure how though. Maybe he's an Ajin too. Like so, they're both Ajins. I don't know. It's pretty confusing there, but yeah, he sells that. Ikuya Ogura tries to explain to these college students why like basically what Ajins are and how like they form the IBM. So yeah, I basically made a video about that to go in depth with that, so you can check that out. Yeah, basically Manabe trying to help out with like K in the background, the snipes, basically snipe Snake Man within the helicopter right there because he tried to get Sato. Like yes, so Manabe at least is being useful here, is like doing his thing. Let's see. Yeah, so of course like these college students see all the IBMs like walking around, like Ikuya trying to go up to one, like hey, what's up, man? So he almost got like killed right there on spot. However, like the flood IBMs just vanished because, of course, IBMs they don't last too long because they're not perfect. They decay after a while. So which is what happens. Like they all decay after a while. So it was not killed there. But yeah, volume 17, everybody. Basically the last volume of Ajin Demi. It should have went on a little bit longer or that like. Longer than this. Like I'm really disappointed this is like the end. It had a really rushed ending, obviously. Mostly because like people were not buying manga volumes for Ajin Demi, which is why it got like it's just stopped at volume 17 down with Sakurai. Sakurai was like, yeah, not enough people are buying the volumes, it's not making enough money, like I can't keep on like going with this. So yeah, so a lot of loose ties are going to be left untied. So basically Shinya Nakamura, where is he? Masumi Okayama, where'd he go? Like Sato, like we want to see him more of him. Like yeah, basically all these things like that. Like what are all the new names of all the characters? Like Kei Nagai, what's his new name? Izumi, Tanaka, what all their new names are? Yeah, so we're never gonna know that Tanaka and Izumi's new look for like the end of the manga, and yeah, Kei of course is going to go to college to become a doctor. He's still doing that, so yeah, pretty disappointing ending. I wish we would see more for all these other characters. We should have got like one more volume to just like actually end it all. So we get into volume 18, but no, we ended at volume 17, which is like what the fuck. But yeah, like make sure if you're all a fan of like all these like manga volumes right here. If you're a fan of all these manga volumes right here, make sure you buy all of them. Like if you're a fan of these series, if you're a fan of like Ajin Demi like I am, buy it. Like try to support it as much as you can because yeah, I want this series to come back. Everybody, I love this series so much, and I wanted to get an anime adaptation, an actual one, not CG infested garbage. I want an actual like good anime adaptation by Madhouse, hopefully by Madhouse. But yeah, is that gonna happen? I'm not sure, but we're just gonna have to hope for the best. But yeah, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye. Also, comment down below if you have any questions you want to ask. Yeah, bye.